The story of Picoin's price is like an endless adventure, full of twists, turns, and surprises that keep everyone guessing. No one can predict exactly where it's headed, and that's what makes it so exciting. Right now, Pi Network is officially listed on CoinMarketCap, meaning traders and curious investors are swarming in, trying to figure out what this project is all about. One of their biggest questions, the circulating supply and the exact number of Pi coins that have been mined for free by users. But here's the real question. What does all of this mean for you? How will Pi's supply impact its future price? And should you be holding on to your Pi or using it? If you've been wondering about Picoin's distribution and what makes it different from other cryptocurrencies, then stick around. Because today, we're diving deep into everything you need to know. By the end of this video, you'll have a whole new perspective on Pi Network's future. Before we get started, here's something for you. How much Pi have you successfully migrated to the mainnet? Drop your answers in the comments section below. And if you want to stay up to date with the latest Pi Network developments, make sure you check out my previous videos. The link is in the description below. Now let's see some energy in the comments. Drop Pi Network to the moon along with your country name in the comment section below so we can see how far the Pi community has spread across the world. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support means everything and helps us bring you more updates about Pi Network and its growing ecosystem. And just a quick disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only and should not be considered financial or investment advice. Always do your own research before making any financial decisions. Alright, let's get started. Pi Network's total supply is locked at 100 billion coins. Out of that, 20% belongs to the core team, so that's 20 billion Pi. Then 15% is set aside for liquidity, businesses, exchanges, and even governments that may integrate Pi into their financial systems. The remaining 65%, that's what was made available for everyday users to mine for free. Sounds straightforward, right? But here's where things get interesting. A lot of skeptical traders and investors see that 20 billion Pi held by the core team and immediately sound the alarm. They start spreading fear, saying the Pi team is just waiting for the perfect moment to dump all those coins into the market, crashing the price and leaving pioneers with nothing. In their eyes, Pi Network is just another crypto project pulling the same old tricks, building hype, getting people excited, and then rug pulling when the time is right. But hold on. That's a pretty shallow way of looking at things. If you understand how the crypto world usually works, you'll see why Pi Network is breaking the mold. Most projects out there have one goal: raise money. To do that, they either sell their tokens in an ICO or give away massive airdrops, hoping that people will buy in later. Then, they use those funds for marketing, partnerships, and flashy campaigns to pump their tokens' value. But what happens when they run out of money? The project collapses, the team quietly walks away, and investors are left holding worthless tokens. Pi Network is playing a completely different game. The team isn't selling Pi coins on the open market just to fund development. Instead, they've created a self-sustaining ecosystem where revenue comes from something much smarter: advertising. The Pi app generates ad revenue. And with millions of engaged users, that's a significant stream of income. That means the core team doesn't need to dump Pi coins just to keep things running. When they do sell, they're not going to sell in small, random amounts like regular traders. Instead, they'll make strategic, large-scale sales to businesses, exchanges, and possibly even governments, ensuring that demand remains strong. Let's put it in perspective. Imagine you have a stable income of $5,000 a month and own 300 Pi coins. Would you really sell all your Pi for a quick $500? Probably not. That's the mindset the Pi core team has. They're playing the long game. The real key here is understanding that Pi's distribution isn't some free-for-all where the core team is sitting on a giant stash waiting to unload. In reality, they only receive 20% of the total Pi coins that pioneers successfully transfer to the mainnet. That percentage is fixed and doesn't change. If 10 million users transfer a total of 10 billion Pi coins, the core team gets 2 billion. Nothing more, nothing less. Plus, even those coins are gradually unlocked over time based on how much Pi is being mined by users. So, what does this mean for the future? Well, here's where things get even more fascinating. Some people think that all 65 billion Pi coins will eventually be mined, flooding the market and destroying Pi's value. But that's just not how it works. The mining rate keeps decreasing as more people join, making it harder to mine new Pi over time. On top of that, many accounts have been lost or deleted due to failed KYC verification, which means a lot of mined Pi will never even make it to the mainnet. Only Pi that successfully gets transferred counts towards the total supply. Let's look at the numbers. Over the past 6 years, more than 70 million users have only mined about 20 billion Pi coins. That means there are still 45 billion left, but here's the kicker. It could take hundreds of years for all of them to be mined at the current decreasing rate. The Pi Core team has designed it this way to ensure that supply never overwhelms demand, preventing the kind of price crashes that other projects suffer from. If you've been paying attention, you've probably noticed that Pi Coin's price doesn't swing wildly like other cryptocurrencies. That's not due to manipulation, but rather the ecosystem's design for stability. With limited supply and growing business adoption, Pi's value remains steady despite market volatility. Unlike speculative cryptocurrencies, Pi prioritizes real-world use, ensuring long-term sustainability. So what's the best move for pioneers who want to build their Pi holdings? The answer is simple: use it. The more transactions occur within the ecosystem, the more businesses and individuals recognize Pi as a legitimate currency, increasing its overall demand. Spending Pi on goods and services, engaging in peer-to-peer trades, and supporting merchants who accept it all contribute to strengthening its role in the digital economy. This strategy ensures that Pi's value remains stable and encourages widespread adoption, ultimately benefiting the entire community. Pi Network isn't just about hoarding coins, it's about creating a thriving economy where Pi is actually used for goods and services. The best strategy is to accumulate Pi steadily and treat it as a long-term asset. Buying small amounts regularly, monthly or even yearly, could be a smart way to build your portfolio. But if you're thinking of going all in, expecting to strike it rich overnight, let's be real. That's not how this works. Trying to time the market, buying Pi low and selling high for quick profits is a dangerous game. Sure, you might get lucky a few times, but one bad trade can wipe out everything. The real winners in the Pi Network ecosystem will be the ones who understand the project's long-term vision and use Pi in ways that strengthen the network. The bottom line? Pi Network is rewriting the rules of the crypto game. Unlike traditional projects that rely on hype and speculation, Pi is building a solid foundation where real-world utility takes center stage. The supply is carefully managed, the distribution is transparent, and the ecosystem is growing steadily. That wraps up today's discussion. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us continue bringing you more updates on Pi Network. Now here's a question for you. How do you see Pi Network evolving in the next 5 years? Drop your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you have any additional insights or questions, feel free to share them too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.